What's going on, guys? This is Northern Hell back at you with another commentary. This is a skirmish gameplay, and I was warming up my shot with the Hog Moon for the day. I had not played very much in the past 2 days because of training I've been doing. But at the end of the day, I came back and recorded a little gameplay for you guys. In this gameplay, I'm facing some people that are not very nice in the game. A lot of them, well, that one guy, he just didn't feel the need of being humble. So I was just playing around with my Hawk Moon, taking making my Hawk Moon do the work for me. And I have not played with the Hawk Moon in a while because of trying out different weapons, so on and so forth. But I need to polish up my aim again since I changed my sensitivity. But that's besides the actual thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about taking advantage of every situation, using the right tools to become a better player. And the tools are as follow. If you don't have a Hawk Moon, a Last Word, a Thorn, a good hand cannon, or a good pulse rifle, you are not going to get many kills in this game unless you use a lot of shotguns. But then again, after the special ammo uh, was taken down, a lot of people stopped using the shotgun as a primary weapon. So I rely a lot on my shotgun, especially when I'm trying to get into a close encounter with somebody. If you guys get into a close encounter with somebody and you don't have a shotgun, you might as well back off because almost everybody in this game has gotten rid of fusion rifles. They have gotten rid of the snipers because of the fact that the shotguns are so good in this game. If you're a very skilled player, then you can run both uh, a long range weapon and a long range special weapon like a sniper or a fusion rifle, which is medium range. But by the end of the day, if you're running a fusion rifle, you have to be really good with it. And nowadays, it's very hard to get long distance kills with a fusion rifle unless you have a very good one with high impact, high range, and a high recharge rate. So when it comes down to using your tools, a lot of the times I play, I start off with one weapon. Depending on what the team that I'm facing has, I change my weapons around. That is because you don't want to be using the same weapons for every single match because you're facing different enemies every single time. So here I picked up the Hawk Moon. I did not know what I was getting into, but I felt like I needed to show up with a little bit of Hawk Moon play because I've been using the Thorn a lot. And a lot of people tell me, why are you using the Thorn? Thorn doesn't take any skill. Well, it does take certain skills to use the Thorn. If you can't land through headshots very quickly, then you are probably going to die using the Thorn. So a lot of people say that the Thorn doesn't take a lot of skill to play with, but it's like playing with a Hawk Moon, except the Hawk Moon doesn't have a tick. It doesn't have a damage over time. So if you guys don't like the Hawk Moon, don't like the Thorn, don't like the Last Word, then I suggest you pick up a good pulse rifle. A good pulse rifle would be a Bad Juju, Red Death. I prefer the Bad Juju over the Red Death because I've gotten plenty of quad feeds from the Bad Juju because of the fact that every time you get a kill with this weapon, you will recharge your ammo, and that means you can keep on firing and firing and firing until you are done. So as you can see here, I picked up my rocket. I was facing two enemies at that one time, and I made the best use of my rocket. But as you saw as well, I was not running around with my rocket because what if they didn't have any rockets, or what if they didn't have any machine guns? I saw that they didn't grab any, so of course I was gonna use my Hawk Moon first and then use my rocket for whatever occasion I may encounter. So at the end of the day, going back to using the right tools for the right situations. If you guys are not using your shotguns, you're not using your primaries, you're not using your heavies, you need to take advantage of these weapons and use them. Another good thing that you can do with like these the tools is I use a lot of crouching. Okay, I use a lot of blinking, and I use a lot of blinking defensively most of the time. I only play aggressive blinking when I feel as the enemy is not very good. If the enemy is not very good, I'm gonna blink a lot with my warlock and try to shotgun them or just get close to them so I can land those shots easily. And you can better position yourself by using blink or any other jump that you may have. Warlocks are not very good with their jumping because they are very slow jumpers. If you have a hunter or you have a titan, then you can easily use the jumps a lot better because titans have the highest jump and hunters have the most controlled jumps. I use my hunter sometimes. I don't use it a lot because I feel like it's a very cheap class. I feel like I can get easy games with it because of the fact that hunters are just made for PvP, and it's just a PvP class. But I use my warlock because I started off with my warlock and I saw that my buddies that play Call of Duty with me, they all played with the hunter because it was mainly a PvP class. So if you have a hunter, make sure you use those jumps. Make sure you use that crouch to your advantage because if you have a gunslinger coming your way, he used his golden gun, and you crouch down, they're going to be thinking that you're moving. They're going to be thinking that you're not there or that you have moved away, and they're going to try to chase you because at the end of the day, if you don't get kills with a golden gun by going after people, then your super is going to be wasted. So make sure you use just that crouch. Make sure you use that jump. And do a lot of jumping by doors. That way the enemy thinks that I'm not there anymore or I have changed lanes or anything like that. Because when you jump above a door, it's gonna show as if the enemy, as if you are not there, because you're literally going above ground, or if you're going below ground, it's gonna show that on the minimap that is the red signal is not gonna be as strong. It's not gonna be red. It's gonna be like a light red. So make sure you use that crouch. Make sure you use that jump to your advantage. Don't just straight face people thinking that you're just gonna win every time. That's not the way it goes, especially in Crucible. When you're facing good enemies, they're gonna be expecting you to face them face to face, and they're gonna be using whatever they can in order to beat you. So as you can see here, this shady guy is sitting down, kills me and sits down, kills me and sits down. I'm not using any bad tactics, so I don't know why he's so salty about the gameplay, but as you can see here as well, he's just thinking he's a bad sport. That's what it is. But guys, remember to use your jumps. Make sure you use your crouching. Make sure you use your weapons. Use the right tools for the right job. If you're in a close encounter situation, make sure you pull out that shotgun, that fusion rifle. If you're in a long range situation, make sure you pull out that sniper or that hawk moon or whatever you have that is long distance, scout rifle, pulse rifle, so on and so forth. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.